Hello beautiful people, it's Ashley. Welcome or welcome back to my channel here at Blooming Raw. I am so happy to have you all here. Today is very exciting because I'm doing another product review on the AMZCHEF Slow Masticating Juicer. This is the model ZM1501. I'm super excited. I'm going to be doing a brief unboxing for you guys, also showing you guys a breakdown of the juicer parts and components, as well as I'm going to be walking you guys through the assembly and disassembly process, how to clean the juicer, and so much more. I'd like to take a moment and thank the marketing team over at AMZCHEF for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys so very much. Please leave me a thumbs up on this video if you haven't already, and let's jump into it. Alright guys, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I just love the fruit design on top of the box. So yeah, here I am just unboxing. First thing I noticed when opening the box was the instruction manual. They also give you a separate guide with pretty colorful and pretty descriptive instructions on how to assemble and disassemble the juicer. I loved how everything was just neatly packaged and organized inside the box. I'm going to be talking more in detail throughout the video about what each individual juicer part does, but this is just a general overview. So the box comes with a juicer plunger, a cleaning brush, a juicer drum as you can see here, and a juicer screen. This juicer in particular only comes with one screen, just FYI, and the box also comes with an end cap and two individual bends, one to collect the juice and one to collect the pulp, and of course the juicer base. It's pretty lightweight and it's absolutely stunning on my kitchen countertop. They also give you this juicer wrench, which is essentially just an accessory piece, and lastly the auger. So all in all, the box contains a total of 12 different items. That includes the instruction manuals, the cleaning brush, end cap, plunger, auger, the drum, the wrench, the screen, and the juicer top. That also includes the base and the two containers for the pulp and the juice. To assemble, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is press the black button on the side, rotate it until the drum locks securely in place. Then you want to take the auger and place it inside the drum piece. Then you want to take the small juicer screen and place it on the very end tip of the auger. Then place the tray on top of the feeding tube, and then lastly, place the end cap on top. So the bin that you see here will serve as the juice container, and it goes directly underneath, and the pulp bin will go directly in front of it, and that's it, you guys. This is what it looks like once it's completely assembled. AMZCHEF sent me the ivory white color. It's absolutely stunning and pairs beautifully with my other kitchen appliances. They also have multiple color options to brighten up your kitchen space. So if you're into very colorful appliances, you might like their red or mint green and orange color options. Just keep in mind that the mint green and the galaxy gray color options are a bit more expensive on Amazon. So just keep that in mind. What I absolutely love about this juicer as well is that it's so small and so compact. It's not large and bulky and doesn't take up a lot of storage space in your kitchen. So to test the overall functionality of this juicer, I decided to make a delicious green juice. On the back of the juicer, you'll find the on as well as the reverse functions. You can use the reverse function to help with cleaning as well as to prevent any clogging that might occur. And I noticed that when I turned it on, I heard a faint beep sound, and then the motor started up quickly after that. So it's pretty quiet overall, which I absolutely loved. The juicer also has an intelligent protection chip, so if you happen to leave the juicer on by mistake for whatever reason, it'll automatically stop every 20 minutes, which is really nice. So yeah, I started off juicing my celery and was pleasantly surprised with how well it went down the feeding chute. Nothing got really stuck or trapped in the auger, which I was very pleased with. And then I tried some cucumber. I had to use the plunger a bit more for the cucumber, but once I got it down the feeding chute, I was just amazed with how well the juicer quickly processed the juice. Then I wanted to try to juice something a bit harder, so I decided to try some apples. I found that when juicing apples with this particular juicer, if you're trying to add more than 2 apples in the feeding chute, I put 3 here, it gets to be pretty difficult, even with the plunger, to get down. As you can see here, I was struggling a bit and had to apply a bit of force to get it down the chute. So when juicing apples specifically with this juicer, I would start off by adding no more than 2 apple pieces at a time, just to make it easier for yourself. Then I decided to go with something even harder, so I went with carrot. I wanted to see how the juicer would handle it, and surprisingly, I didn't have any difficulty whatsoever. And lastly, for the ultimate test, leafy greens, I started off by juicing some romaine. I think how a juicer can handle leafy greens is a key indicator of its overall quality, and this juicer passed the test with flying colors. I had 0 issues when processing the romaine, and I was so happy. Then I decided to juice some kale, and I honestly didn't experience any issues with it either, you guys. The juice yield was a bit less than expected for the leafy greens, but overall I was really happy with the fact that the kale in particular, I was really worried about the kale. I was worried that it was going to get stuck in the auger and jam up the machine, but it didn't, so I was pretty pleased with that. You are going to have to use the plunger a lot to get the greens down the chute, but once you get it in the auger, it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. Here I decided to add my juice into a bigger measuring cup because I made a lot of juice, a little less than 32 ounces. And I hardly had to strain my juice. The consistency was super smooth and there was only a little bit of pulp. The juice tasted absolutely delicious. I loved it. And my puppy Luz clearly thought it tasted amazing too. So this is the amount of pulp I got. It's quite a lot, so I'm probably going to make some dehydrated carrot sticks or kale chips with it later. But as you guys can see, the pulp was completely dry, which is a sign of a pretty high quality juicer. To disassemble, all you have to do is twist to remove the end cap, remove the juice strainer as well as the auger, take off the top tray, and then press the lock button on the side to remove the drum. And that's all there is to it. What I love about this juicer is how simple and easy it is to clean. I just took a bowl of soapy warm water and cleaned each part individually. You don't even really have to use soap if you don't want to. Warm water will suffice, honestly. The cleaning brush is a great tool if you want to get in those very small, hard to reach places and detail clean the juice screen, as you can see here. As well as the cleaning brush has another side to it to get into even smaller places. So if you want to get into that tiny hole inside of the end cap, you can use it for that as well. Alright guys, that wraps up this review. Overall, I would rate this juicer probably an 8 out of 10. I think overall in terms of performance and overall functionality and style, I think it's a pretty great juicer. This is an absolutely wonderful juicer for those of you guys that are looking to get into juicing as a part of your New Year's resolutions. In terms of price point, I think it's an absolutely incredible juicer to get because it's not overly expensive. You don't have to spend $500–600 for a juicer. So it's a great benefit in terms of just your overall health as well. It's a great addition to your kitchen, so I would definitely recommend it. All right guys, that wraps up today's video. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this delicious green juice. I hope you all are having a safe and happy holiday. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.